Empty stands, no spectators, tough quarantines, players testing positive and limited support staff. The beginning of this Olympics saw many firsts, but the gloomy start to the world's biggest sporting event soon turned into an event of celebrations for India, courtesy the historic and medal-worthy performances by India. It has been a story of overcoming hardships, breaking barriers, and rewriting history.
पूरा दिल से मेहनत किया, इतना हार्ड वर्क किया था। ये 5 साल हमने पूरा सेक्रीफाइस करके हमने इसी ये टोक्यो ओलंपिक में एक मेडल लेने के लिए हमने बहुत ही मेहनत की।
Super happy and I'm on the cloud 9 because I don't have words to say because getting a medal for the country second time at the Olympics is definitely a proud moment.
मैंने ये नहीं सोचा था कि मैं दूसरे को प्रूव करके दिखाना है, मैं खुद को सोचा था कि मुझे खुद को प्रूव करके दिखाना है कि मतलब यही मौका है।
It's a special moment for all of us. We finally achieved our dream of winning an Olympic medal.
PV Sindhu became the only Indian woman to win 2 Olympic medals. Mirabai Chanu became the first Indian weightlifter to win a silver. Ravi Dahiya won silver, becoming only the 5th Indian wrestler to win an Olympic medal. Lavleena Borgohain became only the 3rd Indian boxer to ensure an Olympic podium finish. The Indian men's hockey team broke the jinx to win a medal after 41 years. Indian women's hockey team are in the fray for a medal for the first time ever. But all these victories have one thing in common: tales of beating all odds to emerge victorious, stories of individual merit and faceless support.
बहुत अच्छा लग रहा है आज, हमारा पूरा फैमिली आज के दिन के लिए वेट कर रहा था।
ऐसे खुश, बहुत खुश है सब, इतना मैं उसको मेहनत का जो फल है जो इसलिए वो सिल्वर मेडल में।
मन इतनी उम्मीद भी नहीं थी, मेरे बेटे कह गया था कल फोन करे ना बात हुई, मम्मी कोई बात नहीं, हार गए जो तीसरे का तो हकदार बनांगे। मैं कहा ठीक है बेटे, मेरा आशीर्वाद तेरे साथ है।
Some of the many reactions that we got through the day today. This is how we celebrate the medal-worthy performances, irrespective of whether they win a medal or not, or the kind of medal that they get for us. Tonight, we talk about the stars who you know, but the stories that you don't know about them. Tonight, we give you a glimpse, and let me give you a glimpse of what the conversation is going to be about. The players, the athletes, the wrestlers, boxers, weightlifters, hockey players who've made it to the toughest and the biggest sporting platform in the world. And they have made us proud. We're going to talk about them. We're going to talk to their coaches. We're going to talk to their families. We're going to talk about their journey. We're going to talk about some of the common factors that many of them have. Common factor like their humble background. We're going to tell you how Rani Rampal's father came from an extremely humble, poor background. He was a cart puller. The mother was a house help. Ravi Dahiya, who played today and did us so proud, Portland, how his father was a farmer who would work on a rented field, didn't even own his own land. Lavleena from Assam, the young Lavleena, used to help her father in the paddy fields. There are no permanent roads around her house in her village. They're now being constructed. Before she returns home, the local politicians wanted to at least construct a road up to her house. These players, these stars also have, many of them have stories about sensational comebacks. For example, the women's hockey team that started Olympics with 3 back-to-back losses. And then what a comeback they have made. Mirabai Chanu, the first one to get us a medal this time. How she put her Rio Olympics failure behind to this time win us a silver. She decided back in Rio Olympics time that she is not going to give up, and she worked hard for 5 years to bring home silver. This has also been a tournament of many firsts. The women's hockey team in pursuit of a medal for the first time ever. Sindhu becoming the first Indian woman to win 2 Olympic medals. Vandana Kataria, first Indian woman to score a Olympic hat-trick. So many stories to tell. I'm going to try and pack them all together in this 1 hour. And if I can't, we'll come back with some more tomorrow and over the weekend. But let me first up say good evening to the panelists who are joining me right now. Dr. Ashish Kumar Ballal, former Indian hockey goalkeeper, Olympian also Arjuna awardee. A.B. Subbiah, former Indian hockey player as well, and a coach who's trained some of the stars that you're seeing in Olympics this time. Rajbir Kaur, parental aunt of Hardik Singh, former women's team captain. Jude Menzies, former Indian hockey player, now a coach to several teams in Australia. Alka Tomar, Indian wrestler, national women wrestling champion of India in Doha Asian Games. V.N. Prasud, Secretary General at Wrestling Federation of India, also joining me. And I also have more family members joining me right now. So first up, I want to go across to the family members, those who are mighty proud, mighty happy today, but those who've also been with these players, with these athletes through the tough times, through the ups and downs, and have been the strong support system that anybody needs in this world to make it big. Ili Najwa Sadiku, the hockey captain Manpreet's wife, is joining me this evening, and Baldev Singh, the father of Gurjant Singh from our men's hockey team, is also joining me this evening. So let me go to them first. And Baldev Singh ji, pehle to okay, let me first up go to Ili Najwa Sadiku. Ili, सबसे पहले तो आपको बहुत-बहुत बधाइयाँ, बहुत congratulations. आज हम आपसे इसलिए बात कर रहे हैं. Today I want to talk to you because we want to hear the story of Manpreet and his family and his, how the journey has been to this Olympic platform.
All right. First of all, I would like to say congratulations to the entire nation, because when the boys win the medal specifically for the nation and for all the frontliners, they've dedicated their medal to. Specifically for Manpreet itself, the journey, the road towards Olympic, I believe it's all the same for all athletes. It's not an easy road. They have their ups and downs, especially throughout this pandemic situation that hits all of us since last year, where there's a lot of struggles in and out due to the quarantine, less exposure for tournaments and etc. But what we admire about them is their determination, their positivity towards achieving their goals and aim, which is Tokyo Olympic medal, and which again they have proven to all of us, to the family members, to the nation, by bringing back the bronze medal today.
Oh yes, absolutely. And Ili, I understand that like you said, there's been many ups and downs, several tough phases. In fact, I believe Manpreet also caught COVID, and we know how that impacts individual's body, how it impacts your physical strength, your mental strength. How was the journey overcoming that to be so fit that he is able to lead this team?
Being a COVID survivor himself, myself, I'm also a COVID survivor. How he overcomes it in terms of being positive. One thing about Manpreet that I admire the most about him is his positivity. Despite having the COVID, being in the lockdown for about 2 weeks plus in the camp, and not be able to do such activities that he loved because they are not allowed to do such heavy workouts and etc. But his mindset has always been positive. He tried to distract himself by doing some other light trainings, light workouts and everything. And most of the time, he will listen to all this motivation speech, motivation quote, motivation movies that help himself to build all the positivity, confidence to overcome and to stay fit to bring the teams where they are today.
Well, I just also want to tell, those who may have missed it, but Manpreet actually dedicated his, achievement also to Ili, who's here, who he says is his cheerleader and the biggest critic as well, has been, one rock-solid support for him through this journey. So thank you, Ili, actually, for your contribution as well, and what you've done for Manpreet and the entire hockey team. Thank you so much for joining us. I also want to go across to Baldev Singh ji, father of Gurjant Singh, who's joining us right now as well. Baldev Singh ji, पहले तो आपको सबसे ज़्यादा बधाइयाँ, आपको और आपकी पूरी फैमिली को। गुरजंत ने जो कमाल दिखाया है और जो हमारे लिए वो विनिंग गोल जो किया, उस समय क्या रिएक्शन था जब आप लोग सब देख रहे थे टेलीविजन सेट पे?
देखो, उस टाइम में हमारे मन में बड़ी खुशी थी। हमारे हाथ में झंडे थे, हम ऐसे फैला रहे थे, सारा टब्बर एक बार उठ खड़ा हुआ था, सेलिब्रेट किया था, पंगड़ा डाला था। तो हमारे उसी टाइम में हमारे फ़ोन पे फ़ोन कॉल आ गया, बधाई हो बधाई हो। हमारे मन को इतनी खुशी हो कि हम उसको बयान नहीं कर सकते
जी। और ये तो पूरे आपके गांव का माहौल रहा होगा ऐसा, बलदेव सिंह जी। उस गांव से ही इतने सारे स्टार प्लेयर हैं आज हमारी टीम में। कैसा रहा उनका सफ़र और कैसे गांव ने उनको सपोर्ट किया जब तैयारी चल रही थी ओलंपिक्स के लिए?
देखो जी, जिस रोज़ ये वहीं पहुँचे, जिस रोज़ जिसका सिलेक्शन किया, उसी रोज़ से हमको बहुत बधाई मिली। जब ये वहाँ टोक्यो ओलंपिक में पहुँच गए, पहले रोज़ इसने मैच खेला, चलो वो मैच जीते। अगले दिन जो ऑस्ट्रेलिया से इसने मैच हार गए, तो हमने इसको बहुत हौसला दिया। हमारे गांव से भी इसको फ़ोन गए, हमको भी फ़ोन आए कि चलो बच्चे आज मैच हार गए हैं। हमको भी थोड़ा महसूस किया, इसने भी किया। पर हमने उस रोज़ से भी इसको बहुत ही हमने इसको मतलब जहाँ से कहा भी जो हो गया उसको भूल जाओ, आगे कल मैच है, इसको जितना पूरा जी जान ला के आप खेलिए, परमात्मा तुम्हारे साथ है। हमारा अमृतसर ज़िला जो गुरु की नगरी है, 4 प्लेयर जहाँ से गए हैं 5, उसके हमने उसी रोज़ से गुरुद्वारे में अरदासी शुरू की, सुबह की, शाम को की। तो परमात्मा ने इसको लगातार 5-6 मैच जीते। देखो कितनी बड़ी वर्ल्ड चैम्पियन टीमें हैं सभी, ऑस्ट्रेलिया है, बेल्जियम है, जर्मनी है, सारी टीमों से इसने, जापान से इसने मैच जीता। जिस रोज़ गुरजंट जापान से खेल रहे थे, जापान को गुरजंट ने 2 गोल किए। अगले दिन जो सेमीफाइनल क्वार्टर फाइनल था, उस रोज़ भी गुरजंट का जब गोल हुआ, हमारी गुरजंट से भी बात हुई। तो चलो हमारे मन को बहुत खुशी है। हम उसी रोज़ से हमारे घर में इतनी जनता आ रही है, इतने लोग बधाई देने के लिए आ रहे हैं। आज सुबह से यही हाल है, ऐसे लोग सभी आ रहे हैं। हमारे मन को बहुत खुशी, हमारे गांव को, सारे इलाकों को, पूरे ये नहीं भी हमारा बेटा खेल रहा है ओलंपिक में, इसने गोल किया है, ये आगे गया है। हम अकेले को खुशी नहीं है, सारे गांव को जी। और पूरे इंडिया को। प्रधानमंत्री से भी बधाई दिया उसने, जो हमारे ज़िले के विधायक हैं, MLA साहब हैं, राणा गुरजीत जी हैं, अपने जो पंजाब के स्पोर्ट्स मिनिस्टर हैं, उनसे भी सभी जो लोगों से हमको बधाई आ रही है।
जी बलदेव सिंह जी, मैं एक बात ज़रूर लेकिन यहाँ पे बोलूँगी कि आज तो पूरा देश आपके साथ है और आपको बधाइयाँ दे रहा है। जैसे आपने कहा, घर में भी बहुत आना जाना है, लेकिन आपका जो कंट्रीब्यूशन है वो तो सालों से रहा है, जो आपने और आपके पूरी फैमिली ने किया है गुरजंत के लिए, इसीलिए वो आज यहाँ पहुँचा। हम तो खुशी के दिन आ गए आपसे बात करने, लेकिन मुश्किल समय में और दुख के समय में भी, क्योंकि आप फैमिली की तरह गुरजंत के साथ रहे, तो उसके लिए बहुत शुक्रिया, क्योंकि गुरजंत को भी उसी से जो है स्ट्रेंथ मिलती है और उसी से इंकरेजमेंट मिलती है। थैंक यू सो मच बलदेव सिंह जी। मुझे मालूम है आज आप बहुत लोगों से बातचीत कर रहे हैं, सो थैंक यू, धन्यवाद हमसे बात करने के लिए।
हाँ, बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद जी आपका
जी। Let me go across to our other panelists as well, and Mr. Subaya, to you first, because tonight we are celebrating these players, and I would urge you also to tell us a few stories about some of these players that we wouldn't know, that those who don't so doggedly track sports and hockey would know.
Yeah, today's win was a fantastic one. Actually, India is waiting for it. Hockey lovers and the Indian people, they're waited for 41 years to get this result. If you see that, one the lowest of Indian hockey history, like 2008, we could not qualify for Olympics for whatever the reason. From there, building up a team and to be a podium finish in the another 13 years. It is a miracle. Actually, this team has shown from the very first day itself, they are very consistent and they are put up their best and they are in the top of their fitness level. And as far as the players concerned in this team, what I can say, these are all few players who were on the Junior World Cup winning team. And it is a mix of some of the top experienced players, leading from Manpreet, his third Olympics, Srijesh, his third Olympics. These people also contributed along with that, and they've taken the youngsters very well along with them. That's why the whole team spirit you can see from the day, the time the game starts to the finishing touch. Today, the befitting reply they given, because we are also was little hesitant because we are thinking Germany is habitual. They are been a medalist in last 20 years in all the major tournaments, and how they will face the Germany, because they'll be very experienced in this level of tournament. But our young players and well supported by the seniors with the example, by playing themselves, they proved it that India can win in any level, and they never had anything, the opponent's ranking or whatever. And we were I wanted to say that India is ranked number 3, and we proved that winning the bronze medal that we deserve that position.
Okay, very interesting, and I completely agree with you, because you mentioned Srijesh, of course, Srijesh, who's from Kerala, whose parents are actually farmers there, had his first battle was at his own home. His first battle was actually convincing his own parents that he wants to pick up hockey and he wants to play sports for life. And I believe, at some point he had to bring in his teachers, who then convinced them and said, well, we'll assure you there'll be government jobs at some time, your returns will come, rewards will come. So his first battle was that, before he actually went on to achieve bigger things and higher things. Those are really the stories, Alka, that are across the board. Hockey, wrestling, weightlifting, कोई भी स्पोर्ट हो, हमारे हर एक स्टार का अलका तोमर एक जो स्ट्रगल रहा है उसमें बड़ी कॉमनैलिटी है। स्ट्रगल अपने फैमिली को सपोर्ट करने का, स्ट्रगल एक्सेस का, इंफ्रास्ट्रक्चर का, वो मेहनत जो करनी है, उस तरह की ट्रेनिंग के लिए कहाँ जाना है, कितनी दूर दूर सब लोग ट्रैवल करते हैं, सबसे अलग रहते हैं, वो स्ट्रगल के बारे में भी आज बात करना बहुत ज़रूरी है, क्योंकि दैट्स व्हाट रियली gets them the medal.
जी बिल्कुल बिल्कुल, आपने सही कहा। और मैं सभी को पहले हेलो बोलना चाहूंगी। परफ्यूम सर भी हैं, हमारे सेक्रेटरी हैं रेसलिंग फेडरेशन ऑफ इंडिया के। तो स्ट्रगल की आपने बात कही, और तो ये बहुत ज्यादा कठिन समय रहता है एक प्लेयर के लिए जब वो स्ट्रगल करते हैं, और हर परेशानी का सामना उन्हें करना पड़ता है। चाहे वो ट्रेवल्स है, चाहे कितना लॉन्ग डिस्टेंस है, तो बहुत प्रॉब्लम्स होती है उस बीच में। आपका खाने पीने का रूटीन चेंज हो जाता है, आपको सब मैनेज करके चलना पड़ता है। तो एक खिलाड़ी को एक वो हैबिट हो जाती है, वो अपने आप को खुद को ढाल लेते हैं उसमें। तो इस तरह से उनका शेड्यूल चलता रहता है और वो अपनी प्रैक्टिस पे ज्यादा फोकस रखते हैं कि हमारा शेड्यूल खराब ना हो, सिर्फ प्रैक्टिस का। क्योंकि हर खिलाड़ी के मन में सिर्फ ये चलता है कि हमारी प्रैक्टिस खराब ना हो, चाहे कितनी भी दूर का सफर है, चाहे कितना भी हमें स्ट्रगल करना पड़ रहा है, हर कोई ये चाहता है कि हमारी प्रैक्टिस जो हमने बनाया हुआ है, ओलंपिक का है, वर्ल्ड चैंपियनशिप है, एशियन गेम्स है, तो वो हमारा कहीं ना कहीं खराब ना हो। हम अपना बेस्ट प्रैक्टिस करें और 100% अपना जो टूर्नामेंट होता है उसमें हम अपना वो दिखाएं। और वो हमारे खिलाड़ियों ने दिखाया भी है। ये ओलंपिक जो हमारे चल रहे हैं, हम सबके लिए बहुत अच्छी खबर है। हमारी हॉकी ने ब्राउन मेडल ले लिया है, हमारे रवि दैया ने सिल्वर मेडल ले लिया है। तो आज रेसलिंग के लिए बहुत टफ डे था। आज हमारे लिए एक खुशी का भी दिन है और बहुत ज्यादा दुख भी हो रहा है, क्योंकि विनेश की फाइट खराब हो गई, हमारे दीपक पुनिया की फाइट खराब हो गई। तो बहुत दुख हुआ इन दोनों की फाइट का। और रवि के लिए बहुत खुश थे कि सिल्वर मेडल लिया है, इतनी कम एज में उसने मेडल लिया है। बट हम सब उम्मीद लगाए हुए थे, जिस तरह से रवि ने प्रदर्शन किया है इस ओलंपिक में, कि वो काबिल तारीफ है। क्योंकि इस फर्स्ट टाइम वो ओलंपिक में गया है, इतनी कम एज है, फाइनल में आप पहुंच रहे हैं और इतनी अच्छी फाइट रवि ने दिखाई है, तो बहुत अच्छा लगा। पर गोल्ड की उम्मीदें थी पूरी, पर उसने अपना 100% दिया।
जी नहीं, 100% तो जरूर हर एक सेकंड में वहाँ दिया जाता है, और जो उसके पहले तैयारी की जाती है उसमें भी। मिस्टर वीएन प्रसूद, in fact, you know, one thing that I often wonder, how players, athletes actually tackle and convince themselves. Days and weeks and months of preparation. And Mr. Prasood, it just boils down to a few minutes. A few minutes between you not getting a medal or getting one, bronze medal or a gold medal. And perhaps for the next 4 years, you'll only be replaying those 3-4 minutes in your head again and again.
Thank you very much. First of all, I'd like to say, this moment I congratulate all the players, officials, coaches are representing India, the nation, and to motivate all the Indian nation, complete motivate the players and even though especially the medal winners. Now the Indian heroes, who is the Indian heroes? The parents are the Indian heroes. We should honor the parents, those players' parents, because then सबको ये represent करने बहुत मुश्किल है। देखो, even though all of they are last 4 years continuously try to practice and participate in so many competition and qualifying rounds, then they selected and then they prepare the, we know last 2 years are pandemic period, they are himself prepared, and even though the government and the federations all are supported the players, not only in wrestling, all events. That and now they are actually given a medal for the nation. We actually appreciate that the players and even the wrestling. I can say the Wrestling Federation of India very too much encourage for the players. Even though Alka Malu, she know very well about. We are given the senior international senior players 30 lakh. And 25 lakh, 20 lakh, इसका आंसर ये अमाउंट दे रहे हैं। and even though sub junior national winning in वो टीम को लिए हम 10,000 per month वो भी दे रहे हैं, 5,000 for ये silver medal. Why? We know that how we can encourage the wrestlers, then they will give the result for the nation, not only in the Wrestling Federation, for the nation. First of all, we are accepting the nation for the particular. Recently, the Indian sub-junior cadet team winning the world championship champion in freestyle boys and a women runner-up in the world level. This is not a simple thing. This is the message for the second lineup in coming in India for the coming. They can get a given medal to chance the forthcoming then Olympics also.
Oh yes, absolutely. In fact, you know, you were mentioning the hard work that goes in and from where they come. For example, Ravi Dahiya, who's made us so proud today, hails from the Nari village in Sonipat in Haryana. Today, everybody in Haryana and actually across the country watched him fight and watched that fight of his. Ravi is the son of a farmer who worked on rented paddy fields, didn't even have his own land, and he would work on a rented paddy field. At a young age, Ravi started training in the Chhatrasal Stadium, which is essentially what's been his home for a really long time, for years together. And his father would travel 28 kilometers every day.
Per day.
Every day. To give food, you know, to bring food to Ravi. And he did this, Mr. Prasood, for almost 10 years.
You know, in most 98% wrestlers are coming from medium and low family. Wrestlers mainly. Only few wrestlers come from well family. Otherwise, all they are coming from actually very, very, very low family. Because they only the parents and the players only the aim to become a good wrestler in India and get a medal in the abroad for the nation. That's all. Because you know we know very well about we are the conducting last so many years of the conducting the national championship, conducting the coaching camp. We know each and every wrestlers. But in particular, Ravi, he is a very silent boy. He is a very, very honest boy. He yesterday during the bout from I think Kazakhstan. He injured him in hand, हाथ में injury है ना.
Right.
ये ज़्यादा protest नहीं किया. वो दिखाया सिर्फ simple दिखा. Like he's the nature. Even though Bajrang, I think Deepak Punia actually unlucky. Last time एक थोड़ा mistake है ना. ये 1 point देने के पहले instead of they given the 2 points. That's a very actually big mistake. That's why he lost.
Yes, he was very visibly upset today.
Actually, I shock only the Vinesh Fogart. I can't believe I saw only the shadow of Vinesh Fogart on the match during that time. I don't know what happened here. We should actually. I already sent a message to the coach. What happened? I still not get a reply.
Yes.
Anyway, that is a very big shock for today.
I think Alka was saying the same thing. The Vinesh Fogart ka bahut bada heartbreak raha, jo shock.
Only shadow. I saw only the shadow of the Vinesh.
Yes. Let me also bring in Jude, because Jude, you know, as we tell these stories, Jude Menzies, the one common thread that I see is that many of these stars who've made it big today have actually, from childhood, worked really hard, struggled really hard, and at some point, maybe that also helps them prepare better, especially when you're training for something like Olympics and training in a pandemic era, which has its own set of challenges, Jude.
Yeah, they talk about resilience in sport all the time. So it's, I mean, when you come through hardships and you're working towards, it's not easy growing up playing sport in India. So it makes you resilient. And I think a lot of these athletes have the resilience which actually carries them forward in top events. So I think in most sports, it does help having tough backgrounds because it makes you stronger as athletes.
Oh, absolutely. I think it, like you said, it just simply makes them very, very resilient. What is it, Jude, that you think is still a big challenge for us, where many of the players and athletes and sportspersons today, one would have hoped would have gotten a higher medal or even reach for gold, but couldn't convert it. I think, you know, what some of our other panelists were also mentioning, that at the end of it, something just lacks where they're not able to get the goal. What could it be? For example, our hockey teams.
Yeah, I think our hockey team have done really well. Like with both teams entering the semi-finals, I think it's a huge achievement. The Indian men winning bronze, that's very, very good. It's massive after 41 years. So I think Indian hockey is on the right sort of path at the moment with both teams, like the men ranked number 3 in the world. I think personally that they have done extremely well to get to where they are. With the women as well, like they're playing the semi-final, they're playing to play for a bronze medal tomorrow. So it's a great opportunity for them to play against Great Britain and have a crack at winning that medal. So my opinion is that they are on the right track.
So it's historic already to get up to this point, and of course we will all be praying and watching very nervously that match that happens tomorrow morning. Thanks, Jude Menzies, for also joining me. Let me also say and go across and say good evening to Rajbir Kaur. She's the aunt of Hardik Singh, but Rajbir Kaur herself has been a former our women team captain as well. I also have Dr. Ashish Kumar Balal, former Indian hockey goalkeeper, Olympian, joining me this evening as well. Let me see if I can go across to Rajbir Kaur. Rajbir Kaur, good evening to you. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Tell us a little bit about Hardik, and was Hardik as a kid also inspired by what was happening in his family members, including what you had achieved?
यस आज बहुत खुशी का दिन है हमारे लिए, और हमारे लिए क्या पूरे भारतवासियों के लिए आज खुशी का दिन है, क्योंकि 40 साल का जो लंबा सफर था आज हमारी टीम ने उसको खत्म किया है। और सबसे खुशी की बात ये है कि हमारा फैमिली मेंबर, क्योंकि 1980 ओलंपिक्स में मेरे हस्बैंड का गोल्ड था, और उसके बाद आज हमारी जो फैमिली है उसमें हमारा ओलंपिक्स का जो ब्रॉन्ज मेडल आया है, और हमारी फैमिली में 2 मेडल ओलंपिक्स के हो गए हैं। और इसलिए इससे ज्यादा खुशी की बात कुछ भी नहीं हो सकती। और मैं सारे देशवासियों को, पूरी हमारी 133 करोड़ की जो आबादी है, सबको मुबारकबाद देना चाहती हूँ कि आज हॉकी ने वाकई कमाल कर दिखाया, और हमारे सभी जो प्लेयर्स थे उन्होंने बहुत अच्छा खेला, और एंड तक उन्होंने अपनी फाइट दी, और जिसका नतीजा सबके सामने है। और अभी तो ये है कि हमारी जो विमेन हॉकी है वो भी कल ब्रॉन्ज ले जाता है, इससे ज्यादा खुशी की बात हमारे लिए कोई नहीं और हो सकती।
राजबीर जी, जैसे आपने कहा आपकी तो पूरी फैमिली में हॉकी के इतने स्टार्स हैं, तो हार्दिक ने तो बचपन से यही देखा होगा, लेकिन और उसमें इतना डिसिप्लिन है, हमें बताया गया कि वो फैमिली इवेंट्स में भी नहीं जाता है, उसको इतनी ट्रेनिंग करनी, इतनी प्रैक्टिस करनी कि कुछ तो शायद फैमिली वाले भी हों जो उसको आज देख के अपने मतलब टीवी पे ही देख के पहचानते होंगे, शायद रियल लाइफ में देखा भी नहीं हो, क्योंकि उसका ऐसा डेडिकेशन है। इज दैट ट्रू?
बिल्कुल, ये बात बिल्कुल ट्रू है, और बहुत ही उस बच्चे ने हार्ड वर्क किया, और सबसे यंगेस्ट प्लेयर था टीम में, और बहुत हार्ड वर्क जो उसने किया आज उसका नतीजा उसके सामने है। और इतनी छोटी एज में उसने जाके ओलंपिक्स में अपना बेस्ट दिया, और बहुत राइट टाइम में उसने जो गोल दिए हैं जिसपे इंडियन टीम को लाइफ मिली है। और ये हमारे लिए बहुत फख्र की बात है कि वो हमारे परिवार का हिस्सा है। और वैसे तो हमारे परिवार में सब हॉकी लेके ही उनका बर्थ होता है, उसी हिसाब से उसने इसको आगे कंटिन्यू किया है। अभी उसका छोटा भाई है वो भी इसी लाइन पे चल रहा है, और हमारे लिए आज बहुत फख्र की बात है और खुशी की बात है।
जी, इनफैक्ट आपके साथ मेरे इस समय हमारे साथ ऑल्सो सतिंदर सिंह जुड़ रहे हैं, सिमरनजीत सिंह के भाई। सतिंदर, आज हम हमारे सारे स्टार्स और प्लेयर्स को सेलिब्रेट कर रहे हैं, और इसलिए हम उनके फैमिली मेंबर से बात कर रहे हैं, क्योंकि आपसे बेहतर उनको कौन जानता है, और उनकी कहानियां तो आप ही हमें सुना सकते हैं।
जी बिल्कुल, सभी से पहले मैं सभी को बहुत बधाई देना चाहता हूं कि ओलंपिक में इंडिया टीम ने ब्रॉन्ज मेडल हासिल किया है, जो कि बहुत ही लंबे टाइम के बाद इंडिया को हासिल हुआ है। और पूरे देशवासियों को पूरी उम्मीद थी कि इस बार इंडिया टीम ओलंपिक में कुछ ना कोई मेडल लेकर आए, और टीम ने वो कारनामा कर दिखाया है। और मुझे पूरा गर्व है अपने भाई पर, सिमरनजीत सिंह ने, जिसने 2 गोल किए इस 3rd 4th मैच के लिए, ब्रॉन्ज मेडल के लिए। तो आई एम रियली प्राउड ऑफ हिम।
और सतेंद्र, सिमरन तो शुरू में काफ़ी स्ट्रेस हुआ होगा, टेंशन हुआ होगा, क्योंकि वो पहली वाली लिस्ट में उनका नाम नहीं था। बाद में जब वो स्लॉट्स खुले तब वो इंक्लूड हुए, और वहाँ से उस समय के उस टेंशन से फिर चेंज होके इस जगह पे पहुँचना जहाँ ब्रॉन्ज के लिए उन्होंने इतना अच्छा खेल के दिखाया और गोल्स में ऐसा कंट्रीब्यूशन किया। तो उस समय क्या माहौल था और क्या बातचीत चलती थी?
जी एग्जैक्टली, मुझे लगता है कि जब टीम अनाउंस हुआ था तो जहाँ तक सिमरन का देखा जाए प्रदर्शन, उसकी परफॉर्मेंस देखी जाए तो वो डिजर्व करता था पहले ही 16 में, लेकिन उसका रिजर्व प्लेयर उसको चुना गया था और उसने जब उसको चांस मिला, उसके फर्स्ट डेब्यू मैच में स्पेन के अगेंस्ट उसने पहला ही स्कोर किया अपने मैच में, और नेक्स्ट मैच में उसने इतने अच्छे पास अपने प्लेयर को दिए कि जो अपने प्लेयर थे उनको कोई मुश्किल नहीं हुआ गोल करने के लिए। तो आज भी आपने देखा होगा सिमरन ने 2 गोल किए हैं, जो कि बहुत बड़ी अचीवमेंट है हमारे लिए, सिमरन के लिए और इस देश के लिए।
बिल्कुल आपने ये सही बोला, और उस समय का जो भी उसको मोमेंटरी फ्रस्ट्रेशन लगा हो, ये बहुत बड़ी बात है कि वो ओवरकम करके, और जैसे ही उसको मौका मिला उसने वहाँ पे अपना स्किल और टैलेंट दिखाया कि वो टीम के लिए और देश के लिए कितना बढ़िया खेल सकता है। सतेंद्र, congratulations to you and entire family of Simranjeet as well. Let me go across to Dr. Ashish Kumar Balal as well. Dr. Balal, it's also about individuals coming together as a team. And there is something about this current men's hockey team that makes it so special, that they're able to achieve what they did today. Individuals, youngsters, feisty youngsters, so full of skill and discipline, that have actually made this dream come true 4 decades on.
Absolutely. I think this is a well-knit team. We were a little worried in the beginning that so many youngsters were selected this time in the forward line. Their experience levels were not there in the big tournaments. But what a way of self-belief they had, turning after a drubbing of 1-7 against Australia to lift themselves up, play positively, believe in themselves, motivate one another. Because whenever a team loses, it's very hard as a unit to come back together. Look at the way these guys have gelled. They have covered each other's mistakes. They've played as the team. They've motivated one another. And this team has got something special, being down so many times on the way out. They have lifted themselves 3-1 down and to fight back to 5-3. It's an incredible story. It's a phenomenal win today. People would not understand the significance of this victory. It's an absolute wonderstruck victory that we are all celebrating today.
And we are, also watching out for what happens tomorrow. Rajbir Kaur ji, आप women's team के भी matches क्या आपने track किए इस बार, और क्या आपके उस टीम में कौन फेवरेट प्लेयर्स है जिनको हम कल देखेंगे फिर खेलते हुए? राजबीर जी।
फेवरेट तो नहीं कह सकती, फेवरेट तो मेरी सारी टीम ही है, क्योंकि कल सारी टीम खेलेगी तो मेडल आएगा, क्योंकि लड़कियों ने जैसे जैसे मैचेस हुए और बहुत इम्प्रूवमेंट किया। और सबसे बड़ा उनके लिए हुआ जब जिस दिन उन्होंने वर्ल्ड की बेस्ट टीम ऑस्ट्रेलिया को हरा के आगे उन्होंने सेमीफाइनल के लिए क्वालिफाई किया, और सेमीफाइनल में भी बहुत अच्छा परफॉर्म किया। और मेरे को ये मैं सोच नहीं सकती थी कि इतना अच्छा नतीजा रहेगा, क्योंकि मैं तो डर के बैठी हुई थी कि आज पता नहीं क्या होगा, लेकिन लड़कियों ने बहुत बेस्ट परफॉर्मेंस दिया। अगर उसी हिसाब से अगर वो कल वाला मैच जो है वो परफॉर्म करेंगे तो डेफिनेटली हमारा जो ब्रॉन्ज मेडल है लड़कियों का वो भी इंडिया की झोली में आएगा, और हम लोग यहाँ से बेस्ट बैठ के उनको बेस्ट विशेस और अपनी दुआ ही दे सकते हैं कि कल हमारी टीम जो है वो ब्रॉन्ज के लिए ब्रॉन्ज मेडल लेके वापस आए।
जी, ये है हमारी उम्मीद और इसके लिए हम प्रे भी करेंगे, लेकिन जहाँ तक वो पहुँच चुके वो ही मेरे ख्याल से इस टीम के लिए बहुत ही बड़ा अचीवमेंट है और हमारे लिए बहुत बड़ी बात है। लेट मी ऑल्सो गो अक्रॉस टू बलविंदर सिंह। Dilpreet Singh's father, who will also be joining us in just a bit. But one other point, Dr. Balal, that I wanted to talk about is what has changed in the sphere of hockey now, that both the men and women team have managed to reach where they have. Of course, a large percentage of it obviously is the players themselves and the skills that they have. But something must also be said about spotting them and identifying them at the right time and giving them that platform to prepare.
I think a lot of hard work has gone into making this team a champions team. The Hockey India League has a big influence on this team, because a lot of youngsters were rubbing shoulders with foreign superstars, understanding the game, mixing along with foreign coaches, understanding what tactics and analyzing your opponent is. Understanding how they train, how they practice, how they motivate themselves. A lot of planning is done by the coaching staff. I think we have a coaching staff of nearly seven people traveling with the team, with the analyst, with a scientific coach, with a psychologist, with a videographer, with a video analyst. So there is a lot of back players over here, the unsung heroes really on dedicating each and every match, understanding, analyzing, getting it to the players, getting them more prepared for the match. There's a lot of teamwork that happens, and the planning. I think staying together for the last 14 months together has really helped them. They've all been together for the last 14 months during the pandemic. They've been in isolation together, so their bonding is much better. The understanding of one another is better. They have lived in highs and lows in the last 14 months. So a lot of things have been positive for India, and it has really helped the development of the team.
How much of a factor did it play? And there can be good and bad, positives, advantages and disadvantages of what Mr. Balal was just pointing out, of staying together for 14 months. Staying together for 14 months could be great for your team bonding, for really understanding each other inside out. That helps you on the field, but could also be a little stressful for some of the players to be, in that environment, cut off from everything else. Usual quarantine and pandemic challenges that a lot of us would have faced.
The thing is, OER is they've used it magnificently. They have got an opportunity to play their favorite game in isolation, and this is where they have seen what's happening around them, and they were pretty fortunate that they got to spend time on the pitch, to train together, to be together, and bond together. And I think it's really worked off. The coach and the management team has done a fabulous job in motivating them, lifting their spirits. I know it's really difficult to come out of COVID. Nearly about 5 to 6 of them were tested COVID positive. After that, coming out of isolation is a tremendous effort by the team management.
Yes, many of them, in fact, got it affected, and I think for any athlete, Mr. Subbiah, it's a challenge because your fitness, mental and physical, needs to be of the optimum level, and COVID really destroys that. Whether you suffer from it, then obviously you have an added challenge, but even to see it around you can constantly play on your mind and make it difficult for you to prepare.
Yeah, this team also, they have their own shares. Actually, many people in between also got tested positive. They're kept in the isolation. And after having a break of each camp, when they go back home and come back 14 days, you're certainly in one room, not even talking to anybody. Food was kept in your doorsteps. Many things they've undergone through this pandemic, this team. And moreover, they're all come across, and the best part of it, to celebration with the bronze medal, that gives you more satisfaction, what you sacrificed there and you did for this day. And whatever they achieved today, it is for a history, and they're already in the history books. So any sacrifice for this day, it is gets nullified. I think they're very happy bunch I seen today.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, they must be over the moon. And I'm sure while there is a lingering thought, if they could have gotten more, so many of them are so young that they will, you know, they will be back next time. And they could try their, again for more glory. But Rajbir ji, जो ये pandemic का समय रहा, ये इसको किस तरीके से हार्दिक के लिए ये कैसा रहा? फैमिली से दूर रहना और ये डर रहना कि ये कभी भी हो सकता है और उसके बाद हमारे ओलंपिक प्लान का क्या होगा? राजवीर जी शायद आप म्यूट पे हैं, आपको अनम्यूट करना पड़ेगा।
हाँ जी, अभी आवाज आ रही है?
हाँ जी, अभी आ रही है।
एक बार तो उसको हो भी गया था, लेकिन बहुत पहले हो गया, लेकिन उसके बाद उसका जो क्वारंटाइन टाइम था वो उसने पूरा किया और उसके बाद इसलिए उन्होंने इसको फिर दोबारा घर पे आने ही नहीं दिया, क्योंकि फ्लाइट लेके आना जाना उसमें फिर चांसेस हो जाते हैं और मेंटली स्ट्रेस तो बहुत था, क्योंकि 4-5 महीने से वो कैंप्स में है और घर पे आने का उनको मौका ही नहीं मिला। खाली चलो आज इतना जरूर है कि फेस टाइम वीडियो कॉलिंग हो जाती है तो जब बच्चों के साथ बात हो जाती है, अदरवाइज स्ट्रेस तो था, लेकिन उनके सामने एक ही टारगेट था कि प्रैक्टिस करनी है और देश के लिए मेडल लाना है, जो उन्होंने कर दिखाया। और वाकई ये टाइम बहुत क्रूशियल था सब प्लेयर्स के लिए और लेकिन चलो सबने उसमें से निकले और अपने आप को फिट रखा। थोड़े से जगह में रहते हुए उन्होंने अपने आप को इस काबिल बनाया कि आज सबके सामने है और देश के लिए वो मेडल लेके आए हैं।
तो आप और गुरमेल जी और जुगराज सिंह जी और इवन हार्दिक के जो ग्रैंडफादर हैं वो भी बहुत पैशनेट थे हॉकी के बारे में। अब आप लोग जब सब परिवार उसको खेलते हुए देखते हैं तो उसमें सबसे ज़्यादा किसकी छवि आपको दिखती है, किसकी स्किल और स्टाइल आपको दिखता है?
बिल्कुल, सबसे पहले तो मेरा ये है कि उसके ग्रैंडफादर नहीं रहे, जिनकी वजह से आज वो ओलंपिक्स के लिए खेला है, क्योंकि ग्राउंड में लेके आना लेके जाना ये सब उनका ही काम था। और लेकिन आज मेरे को जैसे अपने सारे ये पुराने प्लेयर्स खेलते, क्योंकि पहले मैचेस में लगता था कि ये बहुत मतलब खुल के नहीं खेल रहा, लेकिन लास्ट जो 2 मैचेस हैं उसने वाकई अपना दिखा दिया कि मैं वाकई अच्छा हूँ। और जैसे जितने अपने पुराने प्लेयर्स मैंने तो खेलते हुए देखे हैं, मोहम्मद शाहिद जहाँ जिनके पास बॉल कंट्रोल था, और अपने सुरेंद्र सिंह सोडी, और मिडफील्डर में जैसे मैंने गुरमेल को भी खेलते हस्बैंड को देखा हुआ, मतलब उनके सबकी छवि उनमें मेरे को दिख रही थी, क्योंकि उसने अपना बॉल कंट्रोल और बॉल पोजीशन सारा कुछ किया उसमें। और मेन बात है जैसे पुराने प्लेयर्स खेलते थे अप एंड डाउन D2D उसने खेला, और वाकई ही आज का मैच और जो पिछला मैच उन्होंने खेला वो काबिले तारीफ था। और बहुत देख के बहुत अच्छा लगा कि इतनी यंग एज में उसने अपना टैलेंट जो है सबको दिखाया है, और बहुत अभी टाइम भी है उसके पास और आगे के लिए ऐसे ही खेलेगा और भी इम्प्रूवमेंट करेगा, देश के लिए और भी मेडल लेके आएगा अभी। जी ज़रूर।
इतनी उसको जो इंस्पिरेशन और ट्रेनिंग सब फैमिली मेंबर्स इंक्लूडिंग आपसे मिली है, तो उसके रिजल्ट्स हम आज देख रहे हैं और आगे भी बहुत देखेंगे। थैंक यू सो मच राजवीर कौर, टू यू एंड योर फैमिली. Also thank you to Ashish Balal and Mr. Subaya for joining me on this conversation. Such beautiful stories, viewers. The attempt was simply to tell you that while we as sports followers or non-followers, but just as Indian citizens and as a nation may simply, get interested when the tournament takes place, when the chances of getting a medal come through, when the chance or when we actually see a record being broken, even if it is a record of a 40-year-long dry spell. But when that gets broken, we all get excited, we all get interested, we all start watching these matches, we all start, finding out more about these players. And so we thought today is at least a good opportunity, since everybody, all of us are so interested in it, to tell you about some of these players, to speak to their families, to understand where they come from. to listen to their inspiring stories, to the struggles that they went through, travel for kilometers and kilometers, how their parents sacrificed so much, worked morning, noon and night to earn whatever little bit they could to buy that one pair of shoe or even a hockey stick. That still happens, by the way, or to travel 20 kilometers, 30 kilometers. Sometimes parents actually chose this because there was no other option. Our parents chose to send their girls to these training academies because they thought it was safer than them staying at home, being physically, verbally abused or facing any kind of violence at home. Every story of how they were spotted in these far-flung villages and these tribal areas, in farmlands and forest zones, spotted by some player, by some coach, by some federation official who then saw the talent, pulled them out. For every such player, their family, the entire support system that has worked for years together, all of them deserve our recognition today. All of their stories deserve to be told, deserve to be celebrated, because it literally takes an entire village or entire nation to get us a medal. That's how we will get there, medal by medal. Thank you for joining us.